How did Delhi, India's thriving capital, become the most polluted city in the world? This isn't a rhetorical question, but a chilling reality. Delhi, a city teeming with history, culture, and more than 20 million people, is grappling with a public health crisis of epic proportions. The air, thick with pollutants, hangs heavy over the city, transforming its skyline into a hazy, smoke-filled vista. Once known for its vibrant street life and bustling markets, Delhi now tops the charts in a race no city wants to win. It's not just about the declining visibility or the smoggy skies. The pollution levels here have skyrocketed, reaching dangerous heights that are 7 times higher than those in Beijing. It's a toxic cocktail of vehicle emissions, crop stubble burning, fireworks, construction, and industrial waste. This isn't just an environmental issue, it's a health calamity. With every breath, people inhale tiny particles that wreak havoc on their respiratory systems, leading to an onslaught of health problems. The World Health Organization attributes a third of deaths from stroke, lung cancer, and heart disease to air pollution. Join us as we trace the path that led Delhi to this alarming state. Delhi was not always synonymous with pollution. There was a time when the city was known for its breathtaking landscapes, pristine rivers, and clear blue skies. This was an era before the onslaught of industrialization and rapid urbanization. Delhi was a city where the air was pure and the surroundings were serene. Its inhabitants enjoyed the natural beauty and the rich cultural heritage of the city. The Yamuna River, now a symbol of environmental degradation, was once a lifeline, providing fresh water to the city's residents and supporting a diverse array of wildlife. Delhi was a city where children could play outdoors without fear of respiratory issues, where the elderly could enjoy morning walks without the need for masks. The city's air was not filled with hazardous particles, but with the fragrance of blooming flowers and the sweet aroma of street food. It was a city that was in harmony with nature. But as Delhi began to grow and modernize, things started to change. The advent of industrialization and urbanization marked the beginning of a new era for Delhi. Industrialization, often seen as a sign of progress and development, brought with it a host of challenges for this vibrant city. Factories sprang up like mushrooms, each one contributing its share to the growing pollution levels. The city's landscape, once dotted with lush green fields, soon transformed into a sprawling metropolis, brimming with concrete structures and busy roads. The factories, with their billowing smokestacks, spewed out a cocktail of pollutants. These included harmful particles and gases that hung like a shroud over the city. The once clear blue skies of Delhi started taking on a more ominous gray hue. Alongside industrialization, the city began to witness a surge in urbanization. People from all corners of the country flocked to Delhi, drawn by the promise of better opportunities. This influx brought about an exponential increase in construction activities, buildings, roads, bridges. The city was in a constant state of flux, and each new structure added to the dust and debris in the air. Then came the vehicular traffic. With the rise in the city's population, the number of vehicles on the roads skyrocketed. The cars, buses, and trucks belched out exhaust fumes, adding another layer to the already polluted air. The city's roads became a maze of honking vehicles, each one leaving a trail of smoke in its wake. In this whirlwind of development and expansion, the city's environment bore the brunt of the impact. The air quality deteriorated at an alarming rate, with the levels of dangerous particles reaching unprecedented heights. Industrialization and urbanization, while propelling the city towards economic growth, also set it on a path of environmental degradation. The once pristine city was now grappling with a pollution problem of mammoth proportions. As the city continued to expand, so did the pollution. Today, Delhi's air quality has deteriorated into the hazardous category. The city, once known for its vibrant culture and historical landmarks, is now infamous as one of the most polluted places on Earth. The pollution levels in the city are off the charts. The dangerous particles in the air, known as PM 2.5, are 7 times higher than in Beijing, another city known for its high pollution levels. These tiny particles, less than 2.5 micrometers in diameter, can penetrate deep into the lungs, causing severe health issues. The World Health Organization reports that air pollution is responsible for a third of deaths from stroke, lung cancer, and heart disease. This dire situation has resulted in a public health emergency being declared in the city. More than 30 flights have had to be diverted due to low visibility. Schools have been shuttered, construction halted, and residents advised to stay indoors. To tackle the situation, the government implemented new rules for 2 years back in 2016 and 2017, allowing only cars with odd or even number plates to drive on specific days, a desperate measure to curb vehicle emissions. However, the main culprits contributing to the pollution are beyond the city's immediate control. Farmers burning crop stubble, fireworks during the Diwali festival, and industrial emissions contribute significantly to the deteriorating air quality. In a bid to protect the city's residents, 5 million masks have been distributed in schools. Protests demanding long-term solutions to the pollution problem have erupted. The government officials have faced severe criticism for suggesting lighthearted measures to combat a situation that is far from a laughing matter. Despite these measures, Delhi's air remains dangerously polluted. The situation calls for immediate and drastic action. If left unchecked, the city's air pollution could spiral into an even more catastrophic health crisis. Our cities, our homes, should be sanctuaries, not silent killers. The time for change is now, before it's too late. The situation in Delhi serves as a stark reminder of the urgent need for pollution control. Each one of us, as individuals and as part of a collective society, holds the power to effect change. We can start by making small conscious efforts in our daily lives. Opt for public transportation or carpooling instead of solo drives. Save energy by switching off appliances when not in use. Recycling and composting can significantly reduce the waste that ends up in landfills, contributing to air and water pollution. On a larger scale, supporting initiatives and regulations aimed at reducing emissions from industries, vehicles, and other sources is crucial. This includes advocating for clean energy alternatives and stricter pollution control measures. We can also contribute by raising awareness about the issue, encouraging others to make environmentally friendly choices. Remember, every small step counts. Pollution is not just Delhi's problem, it's the world's problem, and it requires a global effort to solve. It's time to take action. Together, we can make a difference.